So here we are today with Norma, and I have one question for you. And if it's, do you believe in God? And if you don't mind telling me why. And the reason why I have this question is because there's so many kids that are lost. I know I was very lost. And I was one of those lost kids, right? And so I didn't believe in God because I was like, well, where's the proof?
Yeah.
So this is what I want to do, is I want to prove to those kids that are on YouTube watching this right now why there is a God, and hopefully it changes one life. It doesn't. I don't have to change 1,000 lives or 1,000,000 lives. As long as I save one, and that's all
I
that
understand.
matters. So, can you just tell us your story, how your proof, perhaps?
I do believe in God, and the reason why I believe in God is because I look at my surroundings, and everywhere I turn, I think that God created everything that we see, the air that we breathe. You know, there is so many theories out there that science, that we were monkeys. I don't believe in that. I do believe that God created us to His shape, and I believe that even when you are in such turbulence, if you just give it all to God and ask Him to help you, He will come and help you. A lot of people think, well, I don't see Him. You don't have to see Him. You just have to feel Him, because He is inside you. He is your voice. Your conscience is your voice. When that voice tells you, when it speaks to you, because it does talk to you, it tells you, if you're doing something wrong, your conscience will tell you that you're doing wrong, but you just have to listen to it. I think that's me, and that's what I believe. I believe that God is inside me, and God is my conscience, and He's my guide, and it has been, since forever. And sometimes I have to make really tough decisions, but that's what my conscience is telling me to do, and I follow it. And it's never wrong. It's always right. That conscience is always right. It's a lot of people see it as gut feeling. Go with your gut, because it's your conscience. I don't know. For me, without God, there would not be us. There will be no sky. There will be no clouds. There would be no air. There would be nothing, because without God, we're nothing.
Oh, very true. You're awesome, and that was it. So that was all to the interview.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you too.
I wish you very, very good luck in your endeavor. And it's a good thing that you're doing what you're doing. I wish there was more people like you, And I know that there are so many kids out there that they're lost, but, life is difficult, but no one said life was going to be easy. Life is not gonna be served to you in a platter with everything, done for you. You have to work hard for what you want, and sometimes things are not gonna be the way you expect them to be. But if you work hard and you fail, get up, shake it off, and start over again.
Wow,
because
so beautiful.
because that's life.
Yes.
You have to go through things, and everything that you go through is a lesson that you have to learn. Every time you fall, think, what is God trying to teach me? What is He trying to tell me? Don't see it as if God existed, I would not be going through this. No, it's not like that. God is trying to teach you something.
And there's something that I like to believe, and it's when you are going through something, somebody has it much worse somewhere else.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Think about all the people who are in the hospital, dying, wishing for another day to live.
Yeah. Or in the street.
Or in the streets.
I have a question. Do you have any kids?
No.
Okay.
I have two step kids, but they're like my kids, yeah.
That's beautiful. If you could give any advice that would save their life to those kids, what would it be? Something that you've learned throughout your life.
I would say Leave it all to God.
Wow.
Leave it all to
That's
God.
amazing.
God has the power to turn your life around. You just have to be patient and have faith and hope that things will get better, because everything gets better. You know, everything that you're going through, everything passes. And then you will remember that and you will think, wow, I was really worried about that. And look, nothing happened, you know? But yeah, life is full of, no bark, no bark, no bark. Life is full of lessons. Leave it, leave it. Stop it.
He's trying to protect us. There's a big dog here.
Yeah, life is full of lessons and lots of hiccups. And you just have to, you know, face it and, you know, leave it all to God.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for, I learned something today. You know, you taught me something. You know,
What is it?
you taught me that there is still people out there that are trying to save others. You know, and there is very few people like you. You know, but not everyone wants to listen. You know, everyone is in their own little world, in their own little bubble, you know, thinking about tomorrow, when tomorrow is uncertain.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll wake up tomorrow.
We're here to help others. And sometimes we are so selfish that we see someone in need and we just don't, we just look away. You know, we don't see it as, you know, poor men or poor women. You know, I've seen people that, I've heard people saying things like, why are you going to give money to the homeless? I give it to him. He can do whatever he wants with it. It's about me giving something, and I'm not expecting nothing in return. I'm just doing my deed of the day.
Yes.
I don't care what you do with the money. You know, I'm just giving it to you, and you do whatever it is that you want to do with it. You know, but there's a lot of people that, you know, that don't think that way. They think, oh, I'm going to give him money and then he's going to go get drugs. You just do the deed, and that's it. You know, long time ago, I think it was like a story that I've heard or I read somewhere. I can't remember. There was this family, and they were going to have dinner. And there is this man that came knocking on their door asking for food. And this family didn't have a lot of food, but they said, you know, we don't have a lot of food, but we're going to share what we have with you. You know, the man came in and he ate, and then he left. And then the following day, another homeless man came knocking on their door, you know, begging for food. So they opened the door, and he ate, and then he left. And then the woman had a dream. He dreamed what they had done. You know, they helped this homeless man. And the woman questioned herself as to, you know, why was she having that dream? And in her dream, God appeared to her and told her, you fed me when I needed, and you give me something to drink when I was thirsty. So you opened the door. You were opening the door not to a homeless person. You were opening the door to me, your God. You know, and I was like, we have to help others, because each and one of us are like God, you know, because we are created by Him. We are all brothers. Some of them are lost, and they're gods like us, you know, because we're unique. And I don't know, I feel like a lot of people don't think that way.
Well, and we don't know which homeless person is God.
Yeah.
Playing a homeless
person.
Trying to see what you would do, or who
Yeah.
would.
Yep. Exactly.
Wow, that's incredible.
So whenever I see someone And then it's like I told you, that conscience, that voice, tells me, reach out. And I do it. I reach out because I don't know, I think, what if that was my brother, or what if that was my sister, or what if it's God asking for help, and I'm turning my back, so it's all about, I don't know, just thinking, what would God do? I think it's relevant to think that, if when you're in doubt, you ask, what would God do? God would help. God will forgive. God will heal. He will do all those things for you, So I think that, it's about having faith, about believing, and, about helping others somehow, some way, however you can. If you have a blanket you don't use anymore, give it away, because that person needs it, and that person is a child of God too. It's not that just because they're living in the streets, they're less than. We are childs of God. I don't know. It's just everyone has different beliefs, or a lot of people don't believe in any of that, and it's sad because you are where you are because of God.
Wow, thank you so much. Your story is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna see why this thing made a noise. Yeah, so for some reason I heard it shut. Did you? Like it took a picture, but it closed the video, so it stopped at 12 minutes. So whatever I have, those 12 minutes, I'm gonna edit it, and then everything you said was amazing. I couldn't ask you for more.
Oh, well, thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. You're awesome.